Forbearance does not mean forgiveness. It's important to understand what it is that you are signing. Let's do some mortgage forbearance math. Cindy and John have a mortgage. It's currently at $2,500 per month. John loses his job and gets laid off from work. John hears about all of the news about forbearance and how if you've been negatively impacted by COVID-19, that banks have to work with you. Excited, John calls the mortgage servicer and inquires about the forbearance he is entitled to. He's so excited because in just one phone call, for now, he doesn't have to pay his mortgage for 6 months. This is where the craziness comes in. Now, 7 months later, John is back to work. And of course, he wasn't able to save any additional money when he was out of work during the forbearance period. The forbearance time frame of 6 months is now up, and the servicer sends John and Cindy their bill. Cindy nearly falls over and dies because the bill shows that now Cindy and John owe $15,000 plus $2,500, and it's all due right now on the 7th month. So $17,500 in total are all due right now, this month. Right? John is shocked and calls the servicer and asks why. The servicer says, that's the 6 months of forbearance, $2,500 times 6, plus the current month of $2,500, totaling $17,500. That's all due right now. John, well, obviously I haven't been working and I don't have that kind of money. I can't pay that. Is there anything we can do to renegotiate? The servicer, sure, we'll spread the $15,000 over 12 months. John, great, thanks so much. How does that work? The servicer, that will be $3,750 every month for the next 12 months. John, what? I don't understand. Why? Servicer, $15,000 divided by 12 equals $1,250. 12 months at $2,500 for your regular mortgage payment plus $1,250 equals $3,750. John, I can't afford that. The servicer, sorry. John, can I refinance? The servicer, no, because the loan went into forbearance and you have an unsatisfactory recent mortgage payment history in the eyes of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac's current underwriting approval guidelines. John, what can I do? To sum all this up, forbearance is not forgiveness. You still have to pay it back. Whether it's at the end of a few months or if it's at the end of the lifetime of the loan, you will have to pay that loan back and all those payments. We need to make sure that we are correctly giving out information regarding forbearance. I recently heard an attorney telling sellers that they should just do forbearance and they will not have to pay it back and there will be no consequences. Please make sure you understand what you're getting into. It's very similar to that of 2008 when people were short selling and didn't realize before they passed the Mortgage Forgiveness Debt Relief Act that if you sold your property, you would be taxed the difference of what you owed on the home and what you short sold your home for. Just remember, there isn't such a thing as free as of right now when it comes to forbearance. The mortgage servicers cannot sustain this prolonged period of fronting the money you don't pay them during the forbearance period, and they will need to seek restitution somehow. Unlike the mortgage crisis in 2008, most people have a substantial amount of equity in their home. At some point, the money will be owed and become due. Mortgage interest rates should likely be low for the rest of 2020, so don't allow the media headlines or bad information to cloud your judgment and take you down a wrong path that could disqualify you from having the ability to refinance, or worse, cause you to lose your home. Think back to the last housing crisis and remember how dangerous it is to take advice from people who are not qualified to provide it, including the media, Google, or social media. They aren't going to come and bail you out or lend you the money you'll need when you need it. Know what you're getting yourself into before you sign anything. Speak with the correct people, ask a lot of questions, and definitely read the fine print. While forbearance might be the only option for some, it should not be pursued unless absolutely necessary. Other options may be offered by the mortgage servicer, such as deferring the entire amount due to the back of the loan, but assumptions should not be made without written clarification. Bottom line, know what you're agreeing to and work with a very experienced realtor and lender partners who know how to protect you and give you accurate, sound advice. Please feel free to reach out to my team and me for any advice at all. Let us help you navigate through these tough times or guide you in the right direction. Much love. Corey Fager, Keller Williams. Love where you live.